Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Damn it, I pulled a Yojo jerk. What's up, Roll Keeper? How are you? Let me get you, Rebecca, and I'll start all over again.
What's up, Chew?
Alright, well, anyway. Welcome back. We're on episode 16 of An Evening with 112. I did a little impromptu stream yesterday because I called out of work because it was snowing, and the way that I get to work, it was all icy, so I didn't want to crack my head open going to work, and they closed my department anyway, so I would have had to work another department, which I did today. I had to work 3 different departments, so that was fun. And I had some idiot yell at me, or not. Well, no, he did. He got a little aggressive because he wanted a price match on a Lego set. The Lego set was $55, and what the tag said was like $43. And I was like, that's still, the Lego set is still expensive. It's not worth fighting just to get like what, maybe like $6-7 off of that Lego set. Oh well. So yeah, let's see if there's anything new in terms of the world of figure news, which I don't think there is, but we could always check. And then I will show what I got that came in the mail, and then we will we'll talk a little wrestling. I know not everyone's into the wrestling. I found myself getting back into it though. So it's been fun trying to balance everything. So I'm looking. It doesn't really look like there is a whole bunch of new stuff to talk about. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot. You tell him to walk. That's not true, Shane. I'll have to check it out. But it's nice to see that you streamed today while I was at work. Always while I'm at work, I can't participate to my fullest. But let me get you, Rebecca.
What's up, you?
You have no idea what the hell that is. So I did get 2 new figures. They came in the mail from the land of eBay. Oh, that fell over. I'll have to fix that up. So finally, I want to say after like 6 months to a year, I finally found an unmatched collection. Ooh. I'm gonna have to run a hair dryer on them. I'm not quite feeling how tight that joint is. So I finally got an unmatched Birdie King to go with my Supreme Collection Malachi Black. So they look cool. So I got half of the House of Black. And then Rule Keeper is kind enough to let me adopt one of his 4 Julia Harts that he ordered off of Ringside by accident. So that'll be the 3rd member. So all I'm missing is Buddy Matthews, and I'll have the House of Black. They will go up on my horror shelf. And we'll be good. I'll be happy. I'll have a full faction, a faction that I really like. I really like the House of Black, and a lot of people don't really like AEW, especially at the moment. That's okay. Been following AEW since the very beginning. Actually, I want to say All In is when I first started watching, and then Double or Nothing was the first actual official pay-per-view, and then they started doing Dynamite, and I was keeping up with it with NXT. It's fun time. Good old NXT, the black and gold brand, before they went to NXT 2.0 with all the colors, and yeah. It's not my thing. But they have a couple of good people on their roster. I'm not going to lie. Like Trick Williams. Trick Williams can go, man. I like seeing Wesley starting to getting a little bit of push too. But yeah, and then once, if Mattel ever does the Wyatt 6, like a full set of the Wyatt 6, I'll put them with the team. But anyway, so yeah, I got a Birdie King. He came with an extra head sculpt right there. It's got a nice beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that. Wish I could grow a beard like Shane. Shane has a wonderful beard. And so he came with some extra hands. So that's cool. And then probably my favorite out of the 2, I got another Darby Allin. So I got the coffin drop Darby with that really cool skateboard, which is really cool. It's got the cool skateboard. He's got the cool face paint. And he has the more detailed tattoo. So it's been kind of cool tracking down like all these Darby Allins, because he always gets a new set of ink, and so they always have to do another Darby. Or he's done so many face paints that they have to keep putting out Darby Allins, but it's really cool. I like this skateboard too. They actually sold this coffin skateboard at one point. I think it was limited to like 100 pieces, so really cool. And I board in real life, so I think that's why I really like Darby. So that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be number 6. So I have the OG Darby with the skateboard. So he's got his OG skateboard. You can see he didn't really have that many tattoos. I think the second figure I got was the TNT Darby, which I threw this cool varsity jacket I had custom made. I got it from Threadhead Custom Clothing. It has a little varsity thing. But yeah, this one has the face paint. This one has the different skateboard. So weird one I got. Again, it's got different face paint. It's got the CM Punk skateboard from when he had his match with CM Punk. That was Punk's first match back, like ever in wrestling. So that was kind of cool. I actually got to watch that one live, not in the arena, but I got to watch it on pay-per-view, which was cool. Let's see. I got that one. I think this one. I know this one. I got this one right here. Which has the Screaming Head scan. I think this is when he was teaming up with Sting, and he had the back tattoo. So yeah, he has like an extra. Then he has a Yelling Head sculpt, which is cool. Let's see. And then this one was the one I got last week, which has that tattoo right there. And I think he has that neck tattoo. He has that face paint, which is really cool. And this one is probably the coolest shorts out of all of them. I like that. It's got like Sting and Darby all over them, so it's kind of cool. I like that. And then I found the custom face paint Darby I did like a couple of years ago. I hand painted that. So pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice. I got a little bit of talent. Could do some things. Not always a one-trick pony.
Did you want that chicken with the baked potato?
If you want to.
Or
That's
the
what-
meatloaf?
So yeah, I do stuff like this when I get shuts the door and all the windows. Damn, you're mean. Trying to what's it called me? I agree, especially in the weather. You gotta. What's in the stream? Terrible. Trying to what's it called me? So they're trying to Dutch oven me. Awful. Heard the toy companies get pissed because the tattoos change. Probably, but I like it. I try to keep up with them as much as I can. But like I keep saying, it's the distribution, man. Between both companies, the distribution is terrible, you know. And then they started putting figures up on their, what the hell is it called, the Jazzwares Vault, and it's all fucked. So, but then that one I just showed you with the coffin board, he came with this little extra head sculpt with the face paint. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool stuff. And then my ringside order should be here on Saturday, but I'm not opening it till Tuesday. So come by open mic night Tuesday night on Abby's channel, the Figure Fight Club channel, and you'll see me there. I don't know who else is going to be joining, but you'll see me there. I'll open it up. open up all my toys I've been waiting like 2 weeks for. But let's see. And then I also got the notification that my top picks, Roman Reigns and my CM Punk, came in the mail. Or not, it didn't come in the mail. Yeah, I haven't shipped it yet because I'm still waiting on my Kairi Sane to come in my pile of loot. Even though I have her original I have her OG Elite, which was crazy. I think that thing used to fetch money. But yeah, this is what I got. This is what I got cooking in the pile of loot at the moment. So I got my my top picks Punk here. Really cool. It's got the Macho Man gear, which I've been wanting. The only time they did this gear was on a basic figure. So this is the first time it's in Elite form. He has the Nexus armband, which is cool. The Nexus CM Punk shirt. So pretty nice, pretty nice. I think the only thing they didn't do, I think did they actually put it on there? I can't tell if they put the drug-free tattoos on his knuckles, but from what I heard, they don't actually do the, what's it called? They haven't been doing the drug-free tattoos on his knuckles. And then I got this top picks Roman Reigns sitting in my cart with the new Undisputed Championship. So pretty nice. He's got the red gauntlet. He's got the ones. He's got the fists. He's got the nice red boots, which are pretty nice. So that's what I got sitting in there, and I got Valor vs. Weapons that I had spent $8 on. So the Jazz vs. Vault. No, they have like a whole bunch of like exclusive stuff on it. And then this is where, let me see if I can look it up here. This is where I got the let's see. Oh. I've ordered from them a couple of times, so I can actually vouch for them. Where is it? Hang on. I gotta fix the tab here. Whoa. I'm up on the big screen by accident. Sorry, people. There we go. So yeah, this is where I got that custom jacket from. They sell all different kinds of custom shirts, stuff like that. Not very expensive. They just recently started selling these horror t-shirts, which is really cool. So, and I guess they sell South Park shirts now. So yeah, looks like they sell Nick Gage shirts, Matt Cardona shirts, all the Bullet Club shirts, NWO shirts. I mean, they have a whole bunch of shirts. And then if you have like a custom design that you want on a shirt, you just email them and they'll put the design on a little t-shirt for you. Because I've had them do custom stuff like that. Varsity jacket I showed you is a custom. Oh, here, there you go. So, yeah, she's still on Yeah, she's still on. What's it called? We're looking at custom T-shirts for the wrestling figures. Oh damn it! If I had known, damn, I just bought this fucking Eddie Guerrero shirt. I should have checked on here first. Damn. But yeah, we're just looking at some wrestling figure shirts because I showed something. I think I got that jacket like 2 years ago, I think. But they do sales sometimes, like during the pay-per-views, they do sales on their t-shirts. So, but yeah, they have a whole bunch of t-shirts. Oh, for God's sakes, what the hell is this? Popping up on my screen. So, yeah, they got a whole bunch of. I wonder though. Oh, they don't have it. Damn. I would have said if they had that head of the table shirt, that the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns comes with, I would have said that. That too, but yeah, they had a whole bunch. The issue is that you're going to be waiting like 2 weeks for them to ship your stuff out because they have to print them on these little shirts. Oh damn, I might get that John Cena shirt. Well, I might get that one too. Oh, never mind. They do have it. So, yeah, they got some pretty good stuff. I mean, I know there's a couple of people that are out there that do the custom shirts, but these are ones I've ordered from several times, so I can actually vouch for the quality of what you're paying for. Oh, they have headbanger shirts too. Interesting. Let's see. Should have jackets on here. Yeah, so they have jackets. They have jackets too. You get well, they're sold out, but you were able to get an ICP jacket, I guess, if you wanted to. Oh, they even sell LA Knight vests too. Nice. So, yeah, there's options. The FBI shirt. So, there you go for all you people. Let's see if I get my Piper. Ooh, Shane, what did you order? What Piper figure? What Piper figure did you order? Turk Murphy. What's up, everyone? I think we're only gonna go for like another 30 minutes because I don't want to go over. I don't want to go over Abby's time, and I did get home a little late, so that's on me. But yeah, so how are we feeling about that first Netflix Raw? How are we feeling about that? Because if you go back and try to watch it now, they ended up cutting a lot of stuff out of it, so you're not gonna get you're gonna get like the censored version. You're not gonna get the full uncensored version that you got to watch live. So people were saying there was too many commercials. I didn't think there was that many commercials, but that's just me. I thought the tribal combat match was pretty good. I like how people kept trying to between the Jey Uso match. I think it was the Jey Uso match, the Tribal Combat match, and I think the Punk versus Rollins match. Someone was trying to put the other one through the table, and those tables, man, Netflix spent money on those tables. Those fucking tables are indestructible. Tables. Like, no one's going through those tables, so I know those bumps had to have hurt, but Tribal Combat was pretty good. Paul Heyman did what Paul Heyman does best. He sold the shit out of that match with his facial expressions. The Punk versus Rollins match wasn't too bad. The Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso, I knew McIntyre was going to kick Jey Uso's ass. He's become the whooping boy as of late. So, you know, poor Jey Uso and his yeeting. Drew McIntyre yeeted his ass on Monday night, so that was a little unfortunate. The Women's World title match was pretty good. Of course, Rhea Ripley had to have won. You know, I think Liv did pretty good. She had a good run. It was a good run, but this feud had to end. My God, the feud had to end. I was tired of the feud. We had to end it. We needed to nip it in the bud, as Tony always says. And we did. So now we're on to bigger and better things. What does this lead to going into Mania? I don't know. I'm not Paul Levesque. I'm not Triple H. I don't work for the WWE, so I don't know. But Charlotte is apparently back, so maybe that leads into that for Mania. I heard Becky is also back, but they cut her showing up for good old Shaky McGee, or as someone called him earlier that I watched while I was at work, which made me laugh so hard. Hulk Hard R. Hogan showed up to promote his beer as he scuttled out there with the worst posture I've ever seen. And poor Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart had to take the heat. I guarantee you, whenever they went in the back, Hogan was probably like, "Jimmy, you got a lot of heat on you, brother. These fans are booing you. You weren't waving that flag good enough, brother." So, I don't know. Apparently, because of that, WWE is not going to put him on TV anymore. So, you will not be seeing Hulkamania on TV, but they're probably going to have other people promote his alcoholic beverage. Why does he have a beer anyway? That's supposed to be Austin's thing. Austin has beer. Why does he have beer? I don't know. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I see Jimmy Hart everywhere. Get the fuck out of here. No, you don't, Shane. That's awesome. Absolutely use it. They don't really know either. Maybe Paul does. Was Heyman there? Heyman was there. He was there. He was outside of the ring. He was holding the Ulafala, and he was selling the shit out of that match. Oh, nice. I think I have that Piper somewhere. I have it somewhere, but that's a good figure, Shane. That's a good one. I know that was so funny. It was so funny, dude. I got to see that. Oh, he owns a couple of bars. He needed to make alimony payments. No, I think old Hulkamania needed some extra money, so I think it's the thing with Ric Flair, and now Ric Flair was a part of an energy drink deal, and that went to shit. Now he's trying to get into the CBD business. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Poor Linda's kept men aren't gonna pay themselves. Oh, you got it for the head sculpt. The soft goods on that Piper isn't bad either. But oh god, dude, that shit was so funny. That was so funny. I think the best part was they tried to like pipe the crowd they tried to pipe the crowd so then you wouldn't hear the boos, but they were so loud that not even them trying to pipe the crowd could even contain it. It was so fucking funny. Oh, it was so funny. It was funny. It was funny to me, damn it. All right, I know a lot of you grew up with your Hulkamaniacs and you're saying your prayers, taking your vitamins and all that. I didn't. I was more into the so I started watching in 05, so I was more into like Eddie Guerrero, the Hardys, Batista, Randy Orton, and then that's when old Big Match John was starting his career, so of course I was a huge John Cena fan, so you know. And speaking of Big Match John came out there, he cut a promo, he cut a hell of a promo. Listen, I know a lot of people shit on Big Match John. I know that if you've been watching wrestling for a good while now, you know that Big Match John was Vince's guy. So of course, you know, everyone felt like he was being shoved down everyone's throats. But you got to give the man his due, man. He put 20 years into the business, you know, and you may have hated him at the time, but you can't deny that almost every match he gave you, he put 110% into that match. So, you know, at the time when he won the US title didn't mean shit. But he defended that fucking US title almost every week. He defended that US title. He had the US Open Challenge. He was defending that fucking US title every week like his life depended on it. He brought some recognition to that US title again. So you got to give him credit for that. But Big Match John, this is the end of the line. This is his final year. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt seeing his final match at the end of the year. It's gonna hurt for me. I've been watching pretty much his entire career since the very beginning, dude. Like a majority of that 20 years, I've been watching John Cena. So it's gonna hurt. It's gonna definitely hurt. He's gonna go into the Rumble. Do I think he's gonna get number 17? I don't know. But me personally, because he put in 20 years into that company, I feel like even if he holds that shit for a week, I don't care. He deserves that 17th world title. When you put 20 years into the business, I feel like for your one last hurrah, that world title, that 17th title, he fucking deserves it. Whether they give it to him, I don't know. But, you know, if he wins the Rumble and he challenges Cody and he holds it for like a week, I'll be happy with it. Really, the only title he hasn't won yet is the IC title. I see him winning that IC title at the end of the year, right before his final match. So that's me. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. He earns it, man. Since he was the prototype, yes, sir. And even before that was OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling. If you go and you look at that class, that graduating class of OVW, you had John Cena, you had Orton, you had Batista, and you had Brock Lesnar. What became of that class is unbelievable. Randy went on to become a multi-time world champion. went and cemented himself a name. Yeah, his father was a wrestler. Yes, he comes from a generational family of wrestlers. But he won and he made his own name. Batista went and cemented himself. Brock Lesnar went and cemented himself too. You know, and that man could have went on and played professional football. And he did. He actually played for the Minnesota Vikings. Not a lot of people know that, but Brock Lesnar actually did play for the NFL for a short period of time. But pretty good. Yeah, he's found, I think what makes him a good actor now is John Cena is he's finally found his little kind of middle ground. Like in terms of acting, he's found his little area where he fits. What's up, Alpha Red? How are you, sir? Son of a Crayon Slayer, how you doing? Let's see. But he was all hype. It's true. Let's see. Am I missing anything? I don't think so, but let me... Who came in here? Alpha Red, Son of a Crayon Slayer, and Kaiju Kitty.
What's up, Chew?
Okay. And to make sure I don't forget to give y'all your Rebeccas, because I've been yelled at in the past before for that. And then I didn't watch Wrestle Kingdom, so I'm still behind on that. I did watch Wrestle Dynasty. Even though that was up, I was up at like real early in the fucking morning, which I don't like that they had these up real early in the morning. Not really a huge fan of that. All right, let me pull up that card here. So I got to catch a couple of these wow. I ate those words, didn't I? I caught a couple of the matches off the card. I still have to go back and watch them. So I missed the first match between Momo Watanabe, Willow Nightingale, Persephone, and Athena. I missed that one. I missed the ROH tag titles match between House of Torture and the Sons of Texas. I missed the Ishimori and El Desperado match. I missed that. I missed the Tanahashi and Shibata match, but I heard that only went for 5 minutes because New Japan didn't clear Shibata. So it was really only like a 5-minute brawl. I didn't watch the Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa match, but I heard it was pretty good. So now she's Mercedes 4 belts now, and now I think she wants to go to AAA and take their belt. So she's over here. She's become the belt collector now. She's on some Kenny Omega shit at the moment. The David Finlay and Brody King match, that was a pretty good match. The Shota versus Claudio match was pretty good. Takeshita versus Ishii was also a really good match. I kind of caught a little bit of the 3-way tag team match for the IWGP titles. I didn't catch the IWGP Global Championship. I did catch the Kenny versus Gabe Kidd match. My God, dude. For all the people that fucking doubted Kenny Omega, man, that man came back from almost dying from diverticulitis and put on a fucking banger, dude. They went for 30 minutes in that ring, and my God, was that match good. That was a good match. If you haven't seen that match, and you don't give a fuck about the rest of the card, go back and watch that match because that was a good match. That was a good match. Gabe Kidd. I wasn't familiar with Gabe Kidd, but my God, dude, he earned my respect. I know he's in there with the War Dogs, the Bullet Club War Dogs. And he's got an interesting story too. The ace Hiroshi Tanahashi, he kind of teared up a little bit at the end of the match, because poor Gabe Kidd, man, he got into I think he was training in the LA dojo for New Japan since they branched out to the US during the pandemic, and the poor kid, it was a lot. He was going through it mentally, and he almost oofed himself, which is really sad. But he's a very talented kid, man. I think in a couple of years, I think give him time. You give him time. You let him get just a little bit more experience, and I can see him going places, man. I really can. And Zack Sabre Jr. Went one-on-one with Ricochet, old Caillou over there in AEW, for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, our boy Zack Sabre Jr. whooped Ricochet's ass, and is still holding the IWGP title, which is good. I feel like Zack Sabre Jr. absolutely deserves it. That man put in the work, and now that hard work is paying off. The last time I really was watching New Japan was when Zack Sabre Jr. was like relatively new in New Japan, and Ospreay was relatively new in New Japan when they went over from Rev Pro and signed to New Japan. So I hadn't really kept up with it. And I think like the last Wrestle Kingdom I watched was Jay White before he left. So it's hard to keep up with all the New Japan shit at the moment, because if you're not keeping up with the G1 Climax and you're not keeping up with it consistently, you fall behind. But if you catch Wrestle Kingdom, then it all kind of plays itself out. They play catch up, so it's fine. It's fine. It was good. So yeah, if you haven't watched Wrestle Dynasty, for all you people that like wrestling, all right, if you don't like wrestling, then ignore whatever I'm about to say, because it doesn't matter. Whatever I'm about to say next doesn't matter. But if you like wrestling, go out, watch Wrestle Dynasty. They should have it up on YouTube. You don't have to get the whole New Japan little app thingamabobber to watch it, because eventually people just put the match up on there. But definitely watch Zack Sabre Jr. match. That was really good. Watch the Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd match. That one was really good. You don't have to really watch the three-way match if you don't want to, although Naito and Takahashi were pretty good too. And then Takeshita versus Ishii was also a really good match. The Stone Pitbull. And Shota versus Claudio was also a good match. And David Finlay versus Brody King was a good match, and Mercedes Moné. So you can skip the Ishimori match. I can't judge about the ROH World Tag Team match because I haven't watched it yet. And I didn't watch the 4-way for the Women's Cup. So I didn't watch that one. So I can't judge that one either. But besides that, pretty good. Can't complain. It's been fun talking to Rollkeeper about wrestling because I know he's trying to keep up with it too. With his 50 million screens, he's trying to watch Stardom and New Japan and WWE and AEW and whatever else he watches. So it's been fun. It's been fun trying to catch all this stuff. I totally forgot how much wrestling you get thrown at the beginning of the year between WWE, AEW, New Japan. Well, it always seems like New Japan because Wrestle Kingdom is always at the beginning of the year. But then Stardom also likes to throw like 3 shows at you, and they're all like 4 hours long. And they're always at like really early times in the morning, so you can't catch them when they're live. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to play catch up with, but it's okay. So we are at 7:53. I got 7 more minutes, and then all of you guys can hop over to Figure Fight Club because he's got some good guests on there, and I'm not trying to step on Avi's toes, even though he's never yelled at me about it. But I know what's it called. I know it's annoying. But also, it looks like the Nemesis Build-A-Figure went up. I just want the Nemesis, though, because he looks really cool. But I don't really want the figures, I just want him. So maybe they'll do a deluxe figure down the line. And then we'll deal with that. But, and they got the Stinger, I guess, back up. They got McFarlane statues. They got some Joy Toy stuff. What the hell are these? Oh, these look kind of cool. These look cool. These are kind of cool. They look cool, but I can't really see myself getting back into... I don't know if I could get back into 1/18 scale stuff at the moment. It's a lot. They look cool as hell, though. They look cool, but I can't see myself getting into it. But the figures look great. They look really cool. So I'm sure Chad is stoked for all these cool figures that are coming up. I know they look pretty cool. They look cool for $20. Let me check on that Kyrie Sane though, Rollkeeper, because I don't. Yeah, she February. It's a bit of a bummer. I gotta wait till February to get Kyrie. So that kind of sucks. But I think what also is a bit of a bummer is that the EO Sky that I have, I don't think matches her. Like here, I'm gonna go grab it real. Okay, so yeah, the the Io Sky that I have, it doesn't really match that Kyrie. It doesn't match that Kyrie. Although what Elite series was her first figure? Elite 72, I think. That Kyrie matches with this Io, but it's also a really good Io Sky. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. I think she definitely needs an updated figure though. I'm surprised they haven't done a figure of her with the women's title, but I also have her first time in the line figure, which I still think is my favorite. Which I can't remember what Elite series this was, but this was her NXT. This was her NXT gear. This was when she turned heel against Kyrie, and she had gotten like the really cool badass theme, and I think she was feuding with like Candice LeRae or something. But she has this like really cool fucking coat. So I gotta put the NXT Women's title on here, but this is a good figure. I kind of wish that they would re-release it because this was before they started putting the double jointed arms on the women. So, but the head scan for like her first figure, that head scan is pretty fucking spot on to Io Shirai. This was before they started changing everyone's names and started calling people what they weren't. Like why they started calling her Io Sky instead of Io Shirai, I have no fucking idea. I don't know. Maybe that was Vince being Vince, I don't know. But I wish that they would stop doing that. Because it's like, who the fuck is that? You mean Io Shirai? No, Io Sky. Okay. Because she's the Empress of the Sky? Okay, Vince. Alright, bud. But, that was a good one. But yeah, obviously they went back and they like updated her. I know my camera's kind of shitty. I do need to get a new camera, but yeah, she's got like the double jointed elbows, which are nice. Oh god, I think mine got stuck. There we go. So yeah, she's got like she's got the double jointed elbows, which are nice. And then she has like the extra hands like that one does, so she can do the little gesturing. But they didn't give her a fucking coat. What kind of shit is that, dude? Yeah, she has extra hands, but they didn't give her a fucking jacket. What kind of shit is that? I have to pay for a jacket for her. Ridiculous. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock. Figure Fight Club should be live now, so for the 4 people that are here, thank you very much. I know we're cutting it a little bit late, or we're cutting it short, but I appreciate all of you that decided to stop by. Roll Keeper, of course, thank you for always keeping the chat in check, being my sheriff in the Wild West that is my chat. Alpha Red, thank you for stopping by. Son of a Crayon Slayer, Kaiju Kitty, old Grandpa Sheen stopped by. Turk Murphy stopped by. Thank you. Tony stopped by. Poor Tony. He's going through it over there. He's going through it. So everyone go rate Abby. Go send him support. He's got some great guests going on, and I will see all of you next Friday. And if you don't end up making it to the open mic night on Tuesday, 8 o'clock, I think 8 o'clock standard, or Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. I'll be there. I don't know who else is going to be there, but I'm going to have a whole box of ringside collectible shit to open. So if you don't catch me there, we'll talk about it on Friday, but I'll see all of you on next Friday's stream. Take care, everyone, and go support Figure Fight Club.